Hello, welcome back to into today's video. We're doing the 5-day forecast. I've got some very interesting weather coming up, or very interesting patterns, really, I should say, coming up over the next 5 days. The change that I've been talking about for the last couple of weeks, at least, the change at the end of November towards a much colder block-type pattern, starting to gather pace now. And over the weekend, that is when the change is really going to start, with some big changes taking place in the atmosphere. So an interesting 5-day forecast coming up today, certainly in terms of the patterns emerging. Now, before I go on with the video, I want to talk about the advertising. There'll usually be a video ad overlaying my weather videos at gazweathervids.com. Please pay us. We actually be supporting gazweathervids.com by doing that. Also want to mention the Gav Shop Christmas page. You can go to Gav Shop on any of the buttons underneath the videos here on my homepage. Go through to Gav's shop. You'll see items listed in the shop that you can browse through for your own amusement, but you're not restricted to those items. Just click through any of the Amazon banners, go through to amazon.co.uk, and you can buy absolutely anything you want at amazon.co.uk, and at the same time you'll be supporting gazweathervids.com. So for Christmas, very exciting developments with Gav's shop for Christmas. Right then, I just want to start off with radar pictures. This is from the UK Met Office. You can find the UK Met Office on my links page. This was the radar picture at 4:30 this morning. Lots of heavy rain here coming up from the southwest across England and Wales. Let's go to the latest radar picture, and we see we've still got lots of really heavy rain. It's been absolutely horrendous morning across much of England and Wales with torrential rain in places, flooding, flash flooding certainly on the road, some more extensive flooding as well in places where rivers have been rising up, and that is the latest radar picture with the rain stretching from northeast England down through the Midlands into central southern parts of England. We've got this brief dry spot here along the southern areas, but this area of heavy rain will be moving eastwards, so expect more rain around the London area later on today. So as it really has been a horrible morning across many parts of England and Wales this morning, but that rain is on its way out. Now, this is the jet stream forecast. These charts came from wetcentral.d, which you can find on my links page. The jet stream currently is running in from the Atlantic. Big jet stream streak there. That will be giving us a big area of low pressure tomorrow. And this streak up here is going to the north of Scandinavia. So the jet stream generally is running in across the country or to the north, but things will change later on in the period. So this is the chart for today, and this is the kink in the isobars here, but it's really bringing today's wet weather. That's moving eastwards across England and Wales. It will clear away that rain through the course of this afternoon, probably clearing East Anglia and South East England around the middle of the afternoon, but certainly for eastern counties, quite a few more hours rain to come, at least 2 or 3 more hours rain to come, and I say that rain really is quite heavy. Now, following behind, we've got this very transient sort of little ridge of high pressure actually coming in. So behind the rain, it's not too bad. We've got some showers around western coast, but mainly dry weather is following that rain with fairly decent sunny spells. It is turning colder behind the rain, though, with temperatures tending to dip down through the course of the afternoon in the southeast. It was a mild start, but temperatures will tend to slide away this afternoon actually as that rain clears, probably ending up around 5 in the north to around 8 or 9 in the south. Now, going into tonight, this next area of low pressure will be developing in the Atlantic. Tightly packed isobars pushing into the west here, and going to get very windy in the west tonight. We'll have heavy rains, squally gale force, maybe even severe gale force winds heading onto this west side through Ireland into western parts of UK. Wind gusts perhaps up to 60 miles an hour in some places. The central east area is largely dry and fine tonight. Clear spells. It will get quite chilly with temperatures down to around 4 or 5 degrees. Those temperatures will pick up in the west as that heavy rain and the gale force winds arrive, getting up to around 8 or 9 by the end of the night. That storm system is out to the west of the country through the course of Thursday, but we're taking weather fronts across the country slowly as well, with strong winds as the tightly packed isobars. So a very windy day in the north and west tomorrow with gales or severe gale force gusts of wind in place. We'll also have heavy rain in the morning through Scotland, Northern Ireland, much of northern England, Wales and southwestern England too, and that heavy rain will eventually move in towards parts of the Midlands through the day. It'll clear away from Scotland and Northern Ireland, but keep going through much of the day across northern England. So a thoroughly wet and windy day tomorrow for northern England and down in towards Wales. As I say, that rain will eventually start to move in towards the Midlands by the end of the day. Now, temperatures tomorrow won't be too bad. They'll be up to around 10, 11 degrees, but with the wind and the rain, it is going to feel really quite chilly. Behind the rain it turns colder again, with temperatures dipping back to 4 or 5 for Scotland and Northern Ireland. The showers will probably turn wintry over the higher ground. That rain and the strong winds will clear away across the country through the course of Thursday night, and as we go into Friday, we're in this broad westerly wind. Not too bad, I don't think, for Friday. Some sunny spells coming along, but the thing going on about Friday will be a colder day, with temperatures in the south down to around 7, 8 or 9 in the north, 3s, 4s and 5s. It will be a colder feeling day, and showers will be wintry in the north, fed in on this westerly wind. Now, that rain in the southeast, there is some question marks about that. It could take some time to clear from East Anglia and southeast England again on Friday morning, so I'll keep you updated about this on my 48-hour weather summary, because that rain may be starting to clear in the southeast on Friday, but eventually it will do so, and then we'll all be into that cooler run of westerly winds. For Saturday, we've got this build of high pressure trying to come in from the continent. This is really the start of the change, with pressure beginning to build away to the east. So Saturday, again, a good deal of fine weather, really. Some showers still possible for Scotland, Northern Ireland, maybe northwest England again. They could be wintry over the higher ground. But elsewhere, I've got this little ridge of high pressure. So a good deal of dry weather Saturday with some sunny spells. It will be cold, though, frost probable early and late, and even by day, temperatures just getting up to 6, 7 or 8 degrees. So really quite a chilly day, but a nice day on Saturday with largely dry weather, particularly for England and Wales. Now, as we go through to Sunday, this is the start of a change. This low pressure is coming in, and the weather is getting very complex by Sunday. The low pressure is coming in, starting to die southwards. High pressure beginning to build in the Atlantic and away to the northeast, well, forcing this low pressure south. So all I can really say about this is that we've got showers or longer spells of rain coming in across the country on Sunday. But at this stage, detail on this is very hard to be specific about. So this is going to be more for my 7-day forecast on Saturday, actually, when detail will have firmed up. But showers or longer spells of rain moving in off the Atlantic, maybe some snow on the hills for Scotland and maybe over the Pennines as well. And by the time we get through to Monday, that low pressure is moving away to the east. We're building this high pressure up from the west, so we're starting to pull down a northerly wind, so it's turning colder as we go into Monday. And again, it's very difficult to be specific about the detail with this, but showers or longer spells of rain seem very probable, and with this northerly wind coming in, maybe an increased risk of snow coming down to some lower levels across the northern parts of the country. This, as I say, really does herald the change to a much colder, more wintry type weather as we go through next week. Temperatures on Monday, very cold in the north, probably just 3s, 4s and 5s. In the south, probably just 6s and 7s. But again, I've got to emphasise the detail for Sunday and Monday really is hard to come by just at the moment. And just to have a quick sneak peek at the end of next week, this is for Thursday. Don't normally do this in the 5-day forecast, but look at this northeasterly wind howling in across England and Wales, stretching right way back in towards Russia. If that was to come off, if this is right, and it's a long way off, but if this is right, this would be feeding snow into many parts of eastern England, actually, with this strong northeasterly wind. So a real bite of winter is possible next week. We do have to keep a close eye on this because it really could be quite significant indeed. Finally, having a look at the charts from the weatheroutlook.com, and again, this is on my links page, this website. This is the current situation, really horrendous day across England and Wales, or morning with really heavy rain. That rain will clear away through the course of the afternoon, revealing good sunny spells. For Thursday, we've got this heavy rain coming in from the north and the west with gale force winds as well. Stays mainly dry in the southeast through daylight hours and turns drier up across Scotland as well. But for northern England and Wales, lots of heavy rain tomorrow, really windy as well, a very unpleasant day. That clears out of the way overnight, Thursday into Friday, though there's some uncertainty about how quickly the rain clears the southeast. So not too bad on Friday, but temperatures will be taking a tumble. Saturday, a nice day, good sunny spells really across many parts of the country, but those temperatures on the cold side, frost early night. And then the uncertainty coming in for Sunday and for Monday. Really, it's a case of showers, longer spells of rain, temperatures taking a tumble, and expect an increasing risk of snow over the higher ground, not just over the higher ground, but possibly on some lower ground as well in the north, certainly by the time we get through to Monday. So in summary, it's starting off very unsettled, really wet day today, very wet and windy, quite stormy across many parts of the country tomorrow. Temperatures then start to slide away from Friday onwards. It turns colder as we go through the weekend into the start of next week. Unsettled as well Sunday and Monday. Detail very hard to be specific about, but showers along with spells of rain with those temperatures sliding and increasing risk of wintry weather turning up in the north. So things are developing now with this change to colder weather, winter biting in probably next week. That's all for now. Thanks for watching.